a question that embraces both the military side and the diplomatic side. On the military side, won't the new rules of engagement mean that, in the short term at least, our forces will be more at risk because they will be potentially doing night raids against the Taliban again, not just training, but actually supporting in a more active role, because the Afghan troops are not all up to par here to push back against the Taliban advance? And on the diplomatic side, why didn't the president mention Russia's rearming of the Taliban, which General Nicholson has been talking about very openly? He seemed to be letting Russia off the hook in his speech. And do you have enough people, given the fact that there are not Trump-confirmed diplomatic appointees in many of these positions in the region?
Well, on the military operations side of it, I would really defer to the Department of Defense to answer that one, other than I know the approach is going to be, as I said, similar to what we have had success elsewhere. As Secretary Mattis describes it, it's a by, with, and through approach. And I think that's part of why the need for a step up in troop levels is so we can now at the battalion level organize and help the Afghan Army fight in a different way with close ground advisement at the battalion level and the ability to call in support on a more timely basis as needed to ensure victory as opposed to either stalemate or defeat. With respect to the comment about Russia, to the extent Russia is supplying arms to the Taliban, that is a violation, obviously, of international norms, and it's a violation of UN Security Council norms. We certainly would object to that and call Russia's attention to that. If anyone's going to supply arms, it needs to be through the Afghan government. In terms of our footprint on the ground, we have very competent, capable, experienced people there now. Our Afghan ambassador is remaining on the job at this time. We have a Pakistan ambassador that's been nominated. We hope to have that person cleared through the process soon. And even in the transition in Afghanistan, as Ambassador Hale transitions out, we've nominated Ambassador Bass, very experienced diplomat, been running the embassy in Ankara, Turkey, very complex place. He's very well equipped to step into this situation as well. And we are looking at a couple of different people for the Special Representative to Afghanistan, Pakistan position. It's open currently. It's being filled with a very experienced individual today. So we're ready to get going with very competent people we have, and I'm not at all concerned about the competency level or the experience of the people that we have working on this. I'm quite confident with them.
And India?